So I'm doing the Moulin Rouge. I did a freeze frame of the Duke here just to show. I wanted to talk about how he has this really just kind of creepy mustache. But I'll come back to that in a minute actually. I want to talk about how he has a business attire, also a bodyguard in the background that is dark and really contrasty to the carnival setting that he's in that you can see in the right hand side of the frame, that he does not belong here at all. So his mustache, it looks like Zeeler's right here. And I think that really shows how torn Zeeler is, because he looks goofy with his mustache, but his mustache is also the same style. And I think that really shows his torn between Duke and the money and Satine and her needs. So right here, foreshadowing. Boom, like he's talking about the show. There's a huge like bombshell that comes in right when he's about to be done talking about the show. That she's been with Christian, and the Duke is just doing all this stuff that he wants his ending. There's just a huge bombshell right in the middle. Also, right here is a lot of foreshadowing. What he talks about here is exactly what happens at the end between him and her. That's what I mean. That's what he says. Like ridiculous obsession with love. Also, I just stopped this to show her happiness. Also, the pinks, the blues, and the purples that are in this room, that really solidifying that these three colors, especially that of red and just, pinky, is representative of her love and her happiness with Christian. So as they continue in this scene, they're literally doing exactly what happens at the end of the movie, which, and the play really ends up paralleling that of the relationship between Christian and Satine. Let's see. You'll see the colors contrasting a little bit just during this whole montage that's about to happen. Like things are getting done with the musical. But see, when the Duke shows up, they're in a plain green room with a couple of flowers, buds. And so when they're working on the play, everything's getting done. They're two together by themselves. They're in a red room. Yeah. So he shows up again. They're in the pale green room. I just think that this is really showing like things are getting done. They're happy. They're getting away with it. This is the height of their romantic relationship, of just really getting away with it. So right here we'll also see the contrast between, or not the contrast, excuse me, the representation of him as the penniless sitar player, her as the beautiful courtesan, and the Duke as the evil Maharaja. Now right here we see, I think this is more of a line thing, that the Duke's eyebrows are above Christian's because he's richer, he's the better decision, but right here she chooses him, they both stand up, the Duke is, looking up at them like, why are you picking him? Also the red in the movement in the background, there was him looking up, the red in the movement in the background shows like her excitement, the love that they have together is really represented by red. Whereas when she was choosing, it was just their faces, there was no red, it was skin color. Now right here there's a line, they're saying, now tomorrow, rehearsal, the lovers are found out scene. Guess what's gonna happen next? Alright, now we see Harold Zeeler, he's super bubbly, like, ooh, what is the matter? Like, blah, and impossible. And this is where he finds out them two. And you can see all of a sudden there are so many lines underneath his eyes. And it's just, I don't know, something looks like it died in him. Like the color goes away. His eyebrows lower a lot. Also the slowing down right here, yes. That's so that you pay attention to that she's saying yes. I believe they might slow it down the second time she says yes, because she does not end up meeting him. And they really want you to pay attention to the fact that she had said yes. Yes. Like, he's super, he's so goofy, I love it. Whoa. When did the hallway get so dark? Like, his whole left hand side of his face is dark, as is hers, I mean her, yeah. um, you can see, I mean, you can see some sympathy in his eyes, but it's the whole financial part of it makes him serious, like yelling at her. We can also see less of like her lips, less of her hair. We can see more of her dark blue outfit that contrasts the lovey, the kissing, the yeah, her and Christian. I mean, it just gets all of a sudden the red is gone, and it just becomes she's little on the screen. She's taking up like 25% of the screen. You know, black. He is so dominant over her right now. She looks down. She looks pathetic. He slows down there again, really showing that this is a major, major part of the beginning of all of her issues being with Christian. And okay, well it's over. But I really want to talk about the foreshadowing that they use. They use it throughout the entire thing. These are just a couple examples. But also that of the representation of red, you know, as their love, but also she has a disease where she coughs up the coughing up blood. The name is escaping me right now. But also how the red ends their love. Very different ideas. But yeah, so this is my favorite movie. Yeah, so I forgot to say like the specific word, but I was also I was mentioning like the shape of Ziedler and the Duke and how they were similar with the mustaches, just to make sure I get my two words in there. So yeah, yay.